My brother with Down syndrome refused to get in the van and said, "They lock the ones who can't speak in the closet." The van pulled up for Danny's day program like always. He loved that place and never missed a day, but that morning he just backed away from the door. No, no, no! He planted himself on our porch steps and wouldn't budge. I was confused as hell. I tried reasoning with him. "Danny, you'll miss art class." He shook his head hard. "They lock them in the closet, the ones who can't speak." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. The driver was honking impatiently, so I waved her off and told her we'd drive ourselves. Danny had been going there 3 years and never acted like this before. When I asked what he meant, his answer made me sick. "Yesterday you left early. I stayed late. I saw Mikey in the dark closet. 2 hours. He screamed, but nobody came. I'd left early for a dentist appointment while Danny stayed for afternoon activities. The thing about Danny is his memory is perfect. Something terrible happened yesterday and we were going there right now to find out what. I drove Danny to the program myself because I had to know the truth. We walked in and the director rushed over with this big fake smile. Oh, Danny came after all. How nice." Danny completely ignored her and walked straight to Mikey, who was just sitting there alone. Danny said, "He hungry. No dinner last night. Too upset from yesterday." The director actually laughed. "That's silly, Danny." Then I saw Caroline's aide grab her arm and start pulling her toward the bathroom. Danny got loud. "Stop! Yesterday she cried 3 hours. No bathroom. You laughed." The aide went white. The director tried to pull me aside. "Danny's confused. He makes things up," she said. I didn't believe her for a second, but then Mikey's mom walked in and her son started rocking back and forth when he saw her. She knew something was wrong. "What happened to my baby?" she asked. Danny answered first. "After parents left, they dragged him. Spilled juice at snack. Locked in the closet. No light. I heard him screaming." The director insisted Danny was mistaken, but Mikey's mom found marks on his wrists, which were actual bruises. More parents were arriving for pickup and gathering around us. Danny kept listing what he saw, and each claim was worse than the last. The director got defensive. "Danny has cognitive limitations. He doesn't understand what he sees," she said. That pissed me off because Danny remembered everything perfectly. Mikey's mom was already on her phone. "My son has marks. Explain the marks," she yelled. The aide cracked. "They were acting out. We used approved holds." Caroline's dad stepped forward. "Show me where approved holds leave bruises," he said. Danny started walking down the hall and we all followed. He pointed at a door and put his ear against it. "Listen, someone crying inside. Right now." One of the dads yanked it open and Samuel was in there in the dark on a mat sobbing. His mom rushed in and grabbed him. "How long has he been here?" she asked. The director stayed quiet, but Danny answered. "Since breakfast. 4 hours." The door had a deadbolt on the outside and scratches covered the walls with fresh ones showing blood. I felt sick to my stomach. Parents started recording everything while someone called 911. The director tried to leave, but parents blocked the exits because we weren't letting her go anywhere. She kept insisting it was a therapy room, but nobody believed her anymore. State investigators showed up within the hour. The director switched tactics. "This is standard therapeutic intervention. These children need structure," she said. Danny stood firm. "Show them the basement," he said. Everyone went dead silent. The director's face went gray. "There's no basement," she said. Danny walked to a door marked storage. "Downstairs. The bad kids go downstairs," he said. The investigators demanded keys, but the director said she didn't have them. Then the aide pulled them from her pocket. "She locks them down there when parents are late," the aide said. The investigators went down, and we heard them gasp. They found a concrete room with no windows and just a mattress with food wrappers and Caroline's favorite toy that went missing. They brought the director down, and she finally lost it. "They're animals. They bite. They hit. They can't tell anyone anyway. What does it matter?" she screamed. Caroline's dad almost got to her, but people held him back. His daughter hadn't been sleeping, and now we knew why. The investigator called for backup. "This is a crime scene. Nobody leaves," he said. The director pointed at Danny. "He ruined everything. These kids can't learn anyway," she said. Danny looked her straight in the eyes. "We learn. You're mean. You're going to jail." The director got 40 criminal charges that day. 3 staff members were arrested on the spot. Danny testified to investigators for hours and remembered every single detail. The program was shut down permanently.